Hey guys, Wicked Bad Girl here, and this is Organized Madness. So today, Kim wanted me to read my first chapter. Actually, he just recommended it, and I said sure, why not? Because I was going to do that last week, and I ended up not doing it. So I'm going to read it this week, and he made a new rule that the 6-minute rule will be overthrown by performance as long as it takes up more than 70% of your video. So get ready for a long video. This might actually be like a really long video. And I know it's going to be probably very boring, so go ahead, feel free to do something else instead of watching me talk. Yeah, actually like draw or something. But I don't know, do your homework. Ignore me, I don't know. I'm going to be very boring, but in a British accent. So a very boring person with a British accent. Okay, I'll just start now. Part 1. Before. December 19th, 2012. Day -2. Freaking life. I mean, what the heck, really? I must really hate people to give them a hard time. Take me, for example. Hello there, I'm Brandy Andrew Brandt. See, I've always hated my name. It's so stupid. Brandy Brandt. How cheesy does that sound? And of course, the first name itself, Brandy, it's such a typical girl name. It's not even a real name. Apparently. Brandy Audrey Brandt means sword of noble strength, the firebrand. How much more idiotic can my name get? Next up, my looks. I'm brunette, which isn't that bad unless you consider the fact that my hair is rather curly, and therefore always gets in my face. Not only that, but I have a face full of freckles. See, I wouldn't mind that, but it doesn't look right on me. It's like I was just a human put together with random parts. My eyes are bright electric blue, which makes the whole thing even worse. I love brunette hair, I love blue eyes, and I love freckles. But trust me, they do not make a great combo. And finally, my current condition. See, I have a father, an older brother, and a mother. My parents just divorced, which I wouldn't mind so much if I hadn't freaking moved to Baltimore, Maryland. I used to live in London, for heaven's sake. My family's considered middle class, but we're on the verge of foreclosure. My dad isn't the best one out there, but he's trying. Too bad it isn't enough. I don't absolutely hate my family looks or name. It's just little things that tend to annoy me because nothing else can. Those little stupid things that poke up every once in a while and say, "Hey, Brandy, haha, I'm here." So now I'm here, not completely hating life, but not exactly loving it. Now I've turned into what most would consider goth. Yes, I'm dressing in mostly black clothes, but there's really more to be different than to actually look depressed. Why not choose a different style? Well, it's more the fact that these clothes are cheap and easily accessible, rather than going out and getting the latest fashion. It's also a kind of way of rebelling against my dad, who seems to be rather annoyed with it. He wouldn't say it out loud in fear of hurting my feelings, but I can tell he wants to change my style. Every once in a while he'd buy me a nice sweater or t-shirt, but I'll never wear it. I'll take it out of politeness, but really, when you want to be an individual, you don't do what your parents suggest. Really, that's all parents are there for, right? To suggest how to live your life. You don't have to follow their orders since you're you. But whatever, I really don't care what you think. I'll be me and you can be you. On with the story, I guess, since that's the only reason you're here anyways. My dad's name is Kemp Brandt, and instead of calling him Dad, I call him Kemp. It's another little way of rebelling, I guess. "Hey, Kemp, got anything for lunch? I'm starving," I said, coming into the kitchen to find him watching some sort of TV show. It was a cold Wednesday night, and I wanted a nice hot steak. "Sorry, sweetheart, nothing now?" "Cook something up, on a burger." I shrugged and walked into the living room. It's not like I'll give him a straight answer, that'll just be opening up. My brother Ray was in the living room, reading a really thick book that I didn't bother to get the title of. He looked up, nodded, and read again. I did the same, though he probably didn't see. The thing is, we aren't the closest of siblings that we used to be. He used to do everything with me, and I used to admire him like he was the most amazing thing in the world. Now it's more passive. He says hi, I say hi. I say good morning, he says good morning. Sometimes we will have nice conversations, but it seemed like it would stay passive for forever. I walked up to my room, closing the door and turning on the laptop. It was old, but my dad had gotten it for free at a raffle, so it was the family laptop. No one else really used it though, since my dad worked at a gun store and my brother actually had a social life. I checked my Skype, an international chatting service. No one was on. Figures it was 5 hours later there and everyone was probably asleep. I went onto YouTube and searched up some music, finally settling down to do homework while listening to it. I didn't really get far when my brother knocked on my door, said dinner was ready, and I went to go down and see what my father had burnt this time. Dinner was chicken noodle soup, so at least it wasn't burnt. It was rather salty, though. I didn't say anything and just kept sipping. "So, anything happened in school today?" Kemp asked. "Nothing." "What about you, Ray?" "The winter dance is coming up." You going? Probably not, I'm lazy. The conversation was usually like that, with the first question directed to me and the rest to Ray. I just kept my head down and ate. However, my dad did say something that interested me, even for a little bit. Ray, you watching the news today? Nah, Dad, I never watch the news. Oh, well, apparently there's been several threats to major cities. DC's one of them. Don't know what the threats actually threatened, but brace for attacks, Ray. In fact, Kent smiled. Take my best guns. I may not survive this one, son. Oh, no, Ray said in a mock voice. They did this all the time. They pretended that one was going to die and the other would have to take his place. I didn't pay attention too much, but it probably went something like this. Dad, please don't say that. Come on, we'll survive together. It's not like there's a tsunami, is there? Don't think tsunamis can threaten, son. Good. I thought I might have been going crazy for a bit. No, it's okay. The attacks are in DC, not Baltimore. How do you know, Dad? For you know, we could die tomorrow. Not tomorrow, son. We shall shoot the enemy down and emerge victorious. There was one thing I completely forgot to mention about my father. He was a gun fanatic, having an extensive collection of guns. It's part of why we were in debt for so long. He kept buying guns, guns, and more guns. Ever since Ray was 13, he's been going to the range with my dad. When I turned 13, I myself learned how to handle and shoot the gun. It was the only thing my father and I had in common, other than like genetics or whatever. We went to the range every Saturday, all three of us, and we just kept shooting, shooting, and shooting. It relieved me of stress and anger for 3 hours of my life. I wasn't the best, but I can certainly always hit the target. I wanted to go to the range every day, but stupid school never gave me the time. I was always busy with homework, writing, sketching, and whatnot. I just wanted to shoot things. It wasn't really a passion, but I could live without it. I wanted to go to the range every day, but stupid school never gave me the time. I was always busy with homework, writing, sketching, and whatnot. I just wanted to shoot things. It wasn't really a passion, and I could live without it. But in times like now when I had to sit through my father's and brother's stupid conversation, I wanted to shoot. It's exciting, really. Well, at least I thought it was. Okay, that was surprisingly short. Don't know why. But, yeah. Hopefully it's less than 6 minutes. If not, that's okay. And, I hope you enjoyed that. Even though it wasn't the best. Like, I found so many things and I had to redo that like a million times. But hopefully it's better now that I've edited it. And I might have to go back and read more. But you can read it and edit it on Google Docs. I actually have it on Word document right now, but you can edit the one I have on Google Docs. And I've actually replaced Ping Talk and Stream Vids with actual like names because I became tired of always having to come up with like company names. It was really stupid coming up with them. So anyways, yes, that's my first chapter of my novel. Hopefully you like that. It's more like a prologue than a chapter. The next one is more like a chapter. But anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for listening. And Kim, hopefully you enjoy Inheritance. And I have to go start typing more on my Nano now. So, bye! DFTBA.